Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Part 1. I'll be taking my time over this, so I've got my cup of coffee and looking at the options. Pretty good menu here. The display options are on there, the window mode, the brightness, the screen display area, the active monitor, the aspect ratio, the resolution modifier, the refresh rate, VSync can be off, on, adaptive, field of view can be changed, FPS limit is available. Graphics options, custom. There's adaptive quality there. There's anti-aliasing and there's shutouts. Those are the general options. And then you've got the environment ones, environment details and texture detail and terrain and clutter and fog. Water and screen space reflections and volumetric clouds, characters, texture detail and character, and post-processing, ambient occlusion and depth of field. In depth of field, off, all objects appear to be in focus. Low or high, distant objects appear blurry. It says use low setting to improve performance on higher resolutions. Gameplay. Blur effects on, aim assist partial, or full, or light, or no, or off. Photo mode is on. HUD presets show all. That allows you to reduce the amount of feedback shown on the screen. So what can you select here? Show all, light. So that turns off few of them. Raving challenges, fight damage numbers, ranged attack warning. Then you can select minimal, which turns a lot of them off, just leaving on the weapon and arrow selector and the loot. And disabled. Sound options. You can change the music volume, the sound effects volume, the voice volume. Yes, you might reduce that somewhat. I'm not sure. Audio dynamic range. Music frequency. The cooldown time before exploration music triggers. Language, English. Subtitle display is on, and the subtitle size can be small or regular. And then you've got the controls. You can use a controller, you can use mouse and keyboard, playing it on PC by the way. I may have to adjust things. I'm going to see how it goes. This is version 107. last drink whilst I'm waiting. Here we go.
We are ready, my king.
Tell me, the Nekis. Have you ever gone fishing with your son?
No, never. A soldier's life is all I've had the honor to know.
I would have liked to have gone fishing with my son. But now... let us meet our fate, shall we? Spartans! Every breath that you have taken has led you to this moment. Every drop of blood, sweat, and tear, all of it has led to where you stand right now. The Persians come to make slaves of us all. I have a better idea. I say we drench the gods with their blood! What say you, Spartans? For our sons! For our daughters! For Sparta!
Oh. I put it in photo mode, but already? Battle shot. Is it over? My drink's
Unix Spartan! I'll break Zaxxas your head!
Shall I take a photo? Don't. Don't hit me yet, I'm taking a photo.
Xerxes sends his sheep to slaughter. Come, Persian!
I will bring Zaxxas your head, you insolent Spartan fool!
Come and get it!
Your bloodline ends today, Spartan! I'll get drunk on your blood as the crows feed on your eyes!
You will try, and you will fail!
I think I got just slightly difficult.
No match for a Spartan!
Yeah. Interesting start to this game.
We are betrayed, my king. Xerxes knows of the path behind the mountain. They're coming.
By dawn, we will be completely surrounded.
We are Spartans. When are we not?
Spartans. That word will mean nothing when Xerxes wipes your bloodline from the face.
Ah, guess that was his final word.
Today was a day the Persians will never forget. Tomorrow is a day the world will remember.
Finally.
Huh?
Wow. This is big, Layla. Did you really think it's the spear?
This is the one.
The book was almost right on top of it. I've never been so lucky in my life. Okay, let's start her up.
Are you sure we can trust this thing? I mean, the book could be...
Just started, Victoria.
You're the boss. I'll prep it for you.
Okay.
Okay, so worth noting, I've made some changes since you were last in here.
There's no keeping up with the tech industry these days.
I can crank up the simulation to maximum sensory synchronization if you're up for it.
Oh, there's the difficulty. Now we get to choose the difficulty. Easy, for players focusing on the story or who are not very familiar with RPG mechanics. You won't need to be careful how you choose and upgrade your abilities and gear to be efficient. Normal, the standard experience for players who are familiar with RPG mechanics. Being careful how you choose and upgrade your abilities and gear is important to remain efficient across the game. Hard. Optimizing how you choose and upgrade your abilities and gear is mandatory to remain efficient across the game. A nightmare. You like pain? This'll hurt. If you come out the other side, you'll be a champion. You can change the difficulty level at any time in the pause menu. Well, I've not really played an Assassin's Creed game since Black Flag, to be honest. Probably go for normal.
Let's take this one step at a time.
Understood. If you're looking for something a little more intense, I can always adjust the settings for you later. This bit will let me know how much information will be fed to you during your time in the Animus.
Right, let's just wash the cup. Tea towel thing. Choose gameplay mode. Guided mode, more traditional experience markers are displayed at all times and quest objectives are given to you automatically. Exploration mode, a newer approach to playstyle. The user must investigate the world to uncover targets and quest objectives. This is the way Assassin's Creed Odyssey is meant to be. Exploration mode it is.
You don't need to worry about me. I've got this.
A little autonomy never killed anyone. At least, I don't think so. Just let me know if you need assistance, and I can always add the helpers back in. Listen, Layla, before you go off...
If this book is right, this spear, this story, it will change everything.
You're putting a lot of faith in a fairly unreliable source. Historian or not, this guy wrote about magical objects and the will of the gods.
He's not Homer. Herodotus was the first recorded historian, so there's a lot more truth in that text than you think. I mean, what better way is there of finding Isu artifacts than by trusting in the guy who claimed to meet an actual descendant?
I know, but...
I need you to trust me. You could be right. This spear, this book, it could all be crap. But something tells me it isn't, and I'm certainly not gonna let Abstergo find out first.
You're right. We haven't got much to lose anyway. There's just one small problem.
What is it?
This manuscript is in rough condition, to say the least. The DNA found on the spear has identified 2 different individuals. You're going to have to pick which strand of DNA to pursue. The choice is yours.
2 matches found. Choose carefully. You will not be able to change your character. So, we can either be Alexios or Cassandra. Haha. Guess I'll go for Alexios.
He will lead us down the right path, I'm sure.
All right, boss. We're finally good to go. 431 BCE, here we come!
The start of Peloponnesian War.
Good luck in there. No pressure or anything, but we're all depending on you.
Abstergo isn't gonna win this time. If what the book says is true and we do actually find the artifact, the assassins will finally have a chance to rise again.
You can do it!
Oh, and Victoria? Read the book. It holds the secrets I won't be able to find on my own when I'm in there.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Can't make up your mind, try quick saving your game and checking out multiple decisions to see which you like best. Alright, so quick save. Might be an idea. So this part one here is basically the exploration of the title screen, the options, getting through the intro cutscenes. 431 BCE. What? Is it meant to be pausing? This is very old.
Tell your boss he can stick it.
That's for last week!
Malaka!
To do what? What's going on? What's going on? I really don't know what's going on. This is very dumb and it's not explained. And it's not explained what I'm supposed to do. I'm pressing all kinds of things here, but nothing appears to be working. What am I supposed to press? I don't get it. Go away. Could be refund time. This is an unbelievably dumb start to a game. I got no control.
The Cyclops said you like to act tough, so act tough! Get a little closer and I will.
I got no control over my character.
You should know by now. The Cyclops always collects his debts. You have
No
a
movement
lesson to learn.
at all.
If the Cyclops wants to teach me, tell him to come here himself.
Okay, I'm gonna say bye. I'll get a refund.